Giovanni Battista Piazzetta, also called Giambattista Piazzetta or Giambattista Valentino Piazzetta, was born 13th of February 1682 or 1683, died 28th of April 1754. Was an Italian Rococo painter of religious subjects and genre scenes. Piazzetta did find inspiration in Crespi's art, in which the chiaroscuro of Caravaggio was transformed into an idiom of graceful charm in his pictures of common folk. He was also greatly impressed by the altarpieces created by another Bolognese painter of a half-century earlier, Guercino. Around 1710, he returned to Venice. There he won recognition as a leading artist despite his limited output and his unassuming nature, but he ultimately was less patronized, both in Venice and especially abroad, than two other eminent stars in Venetian late-Baroque Rococo, Ricci and Tiepolo. Yet Piazzetta's range of topics was broader than that of these artists. Tiepolo, for example, never painted genre paintings and restricted himself to grand history and religious altarpieces. Ricci and Tiepolo had a luminous palette and faciles that allowed them to carpet meters of ceiling with frescoes, although with a superficiality and glamour that is absent from Piazzetta's darker and more intimate depictions. Nonetheless, Tiepolo, who collaborated with Piazzetta on some projects, was greatly influenced by the older artist. Piazzetta created an art of warm, rich color and a mysterious poetry. He often depicted peasantry, even if often in a grand fashion. He was highly original in the intensity of color he sometimes used in his shadows, and in the otherworldly quality he gave to the light which throws part of a composition into relief. The gestures and glances of his protagonists hinted unseen dramas, as in one of his best-known paintings, The Soothsayer. He brought similar elusiveness to works of a religious nature, such as the Sotto in Su Gloria of Saint Dominic in the Church of Santi Giovanni e Paolo. Also notable are his many carefully rendered drawings of half-length figures or groups of heads, usually in charcoal or black chalk with white heightening on gray paper. These are filled with the same spirit that animates his paintings, and were purchased by collectors as independent works. He also produced engravings,